Hi, I'm Ken Roberts with Absolute Precision Plumbing, Heating and Cooling, and we're today in Winchester for an oil to gas conversion. Recently, National Grid came out, they cut up the street, they ran the service line in, and as you can see, they hung the bib here, which is what we'll be piping to. So we'll be coming out of this meter bar, coming over and entering the house here where the boiler room is. You can see that they currently are on oil, and they're going to be switching over to gas, which is going to be a couple of good incentives for them with rebates from National Grid and some rebates from US Boiler for the purchase of the boiler. And then Mass Save will have a couple of credits for them too. So as you can see, the meter is currently not hung, and that's because we have to do our piping first to the boiler, get our gas and plumbing inspection from the local Winchester plumbing inspector. Then National Grid will come out and hang the meter. So if you want to come inside, we'll show you what we're going to be doing inside, but this is how it works on the outside with National Grid changing out from oil. We're inside the basement now in the mechanical room, and as you can see, this is the oil tank that I was telling you about. You can see the outside there where the meter bar is and the oil vent and fill for the oil tank. So we're going to be disconnecting this. We're going to be disconnecting this product here, which is a old Boilermate, and this here well-McLean oil-fired forced hot water system. This system isn't really that old. It's probably only between 5-7 years old, but they want to go with the gas incentives and switch over to gas so it's cleaner. They don't have to worry about having the tank filled, and just overall it's going to be less expensive for them to run. So currently this well-McLean oil-fired forced hot water system, there's 3 zones of heat here and 1 zone of domestic hot water. So what our plan is, we're going to get rid of all this, cap the chimney, and over here we're going to hang the new boiler on a wall that we're going to make, and we'll be venting out through this window over here, out and away from the dryer. So the Alpine's going to hang here. We'll hang 4 zones of heat and domestic hot water here, and we'll plant the domestic tank there. So this Winchester client is going to be coming off of the oil system and be going on the gas grid. So they're going to be getting quite a bit of incentives from National Grid, US Boiler, Mass Save, 0% financing for 7 years. So it's a pretty good way to go. It's, as far as I'm concerned, it's kind of a no-brainer to not take Mass Save up on these different incentives that they have in National Grid. So stay tuned, and as the job progresses, we'll tune back in at the end and you'll be able to see the completed system. Now, as you can see, the oil tank, which was here the other day when we started this video, you can see that it's been gone. The oil line's been taken up, the old boiler's been removed, the flue pipe's been capped, and as you can see now, we have the 95% high efficient Burnham Alpine boiler in here. So what this client now has is 3 zones of heat, 1 zone of domestic hot water. We wired that for priority, so if there's a call for heat or hot water at the same time, the heating system will shut the pumps off for the heat zones and just be dedicated to making hot water, because you don't want to run out of hot water. So everything is valved off, feeds and returns, water, tank, everything. So if there's ever an issue, you can isolate that one particular problem and work on it without inconveniencing the rest of the house. This boiler here now is it's 95% efficient, it's gas fired, so they're going to be getting some rebates back from US Boiler, from National Grid, from Mass Save, so they're going to derive a little bit of benefit there as far as easing the pain of the installation process, and they're going to be saving quite a bit of money on natural gas versus the oil. So this boiler does need to be cleaned once a year. All high efficiency systems do need to be maintenance once a year, just like the old boiler, but it's a lot cleaner and a lot neater. As you can see, all the piping going to the outside, nicely hung, everything's secure. Per code, it's labeled exhaust and intake so that somebody else doesn't come along and think that that's a PVC drainage pipe. That's the law. And got our inspector from Winchester. He came out, looked at the job, said we did a great job, passed it, no problems. Low water cutoff here, in case there's ever an issue, the water drains out of the boiler will shut off. It's a fail-safe safety device. A lot of plumbers don't put that on. It is in the Mass Plumbing Code that all boilers are supposed to have it, especially wall-hung boilers, because obviously they're above ground and they can leak out. But the boiler's sitting on the ground. The boiler could crack and the water could leak out and you wouldn't want it running. So I can't tell you, the majority of the homes that we go into, we don't see that on there, so we always approach the customer and try to have them put that on, because it really should be there as a safety feature. carbon monoxide issue by law, that's there. So he's got everything he needs by code and then some. And we look forward to having a lifetime client here with quite a bit of happiness and efficiency. So if you want a system like this put in your house, even if you're on gas and you want to have one put in, give us a call. It's Ken Roberts at Absolute Precision Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. Thank you very much.